had to bang under the goddamn card. Okay. All right. So look, and I'm sure y'all we were all wondering, well, how does it end up looking how it ends up looking? Right? We can kind of figure out why she went from, hey, how's it going, to how she ended up. But I wanted to know, well, why is this place because the type of people who are in there. No disrespect. It's a motherfucker picking his fingernails with a full-on hunting knife, right? There's a motherfucker over there with a wife beater that I'm sure he's been wearing for days. He got that underarm sweat that done drained down. This man got a dirty cast on the outside. It looks like what it's supposed to look like on the inside when you take it off on the outside.
I just had a couple of questions.
Francesca, can we sidebar in the law library?
I don't know if I'm comfortable. Is this even legal?
We can't be holding a graduate seminar in constitutional law every time I give you something to do.
Sure,
You know what I'm paying you? It is above market. To whom much is given, much is expected.
We're not going to make a habit of this.
Of course not.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course not.
Hamlin McGill.
I'm calling because my mother is.
She becomes an expert at this later on.
Of yours. She lives in the Sandpiper Assisted Living.
Sandpiper.
Yes, my mother's out at the facility in Amarillo. Says she's supposed to call into some meeting on Thursday. Thing is, she's lost her dial-in instructions.
It's very important to us that all the class members are fully looped in. What's your mother's name?
Marnie Stuber. That's Stuber.
It's 842159.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Of course. Take care.
Was that so hard?
I mean,
Whoa, stop! No, wait, don't turn around. Finish what you're doing.
in the what you call it, the water effect. Is that what you call it? Clean up on aisle 9.
Clean it up.
Exactly. Y'all done turned that woman immediately. You clean that shit up.
Need something?
Yeah. The boss sent me. He wants to know why you took guys off your house.
I haven't been home for more than an hour in the last 3 weeks. We're stretched thin. I made a judgment call.
Seems to me the most obvious place to pull from is Alameda Street.
My guys stay on Alameda.
Alameda is a long shot.
Boss has a problem. He knows how to reach me. If you have a problem, I'm right here.
Hey, remember when that motherfucker Walt called the cops on that motherfucker? I was so tight. I said, did he call the authorities? Alameda.
Hey, honey.
Just a sec, Mike. We're almost ready.
Yeah, he's not playing about that.
Want to know the star closest to Earth? Huh? Tell me.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Sun. That's right.
I'm not
Hi, Papa.
pulling nobody off from there.
Hey, kiddo. All right, I want you to start by finding the Big Dipper for me.
What's next? Almost bedtime. Let's say goodnight. But, Mom...
Hey, you do what your mother says. The stars will still be in the sky tomorrow night. I promise. Love you, baby.
Thanks for doing this, Mike. How's Chattanooga?
Oh, it's fine. Going to have to stay here longer than I expected.
It's like puts this all into perspective. Like by the time we get to this point, you clearly see, yeah, this is what it was all about for him, and he not taking that chance. Don't give a fuck. Yeah, we can do all that, but my family need to be protected also. It may be the least likely place for them to go. Yeah, that may be true. Okay, oh well.
We didn't miss anything.
They so weird
let's
to me
go out.
right now. Like this shit lame to me.
Out where? Omaha Beach.
You get it? D-Day. Like I never said that, and then it just hit me right now. I'm like, oh no, this shit whacked to me. Which is interesting that the writers would even put them in a position like this where, yo, you fucking with them. And then I'm looking like, wait, why y'all doing? Why? Like I've been questioning it, but now it's at the point like this is stupid.
Sorry. I don't think we have it, sir.
If you do,
What's that?
I'm looking at it.
Oh,
It's the wood box, upper left.
I was about to buy that
Sure.
one to the left, that one with the bottle. I can't remember what it's called.
It's on the pricey side.
I was like, let me
$4.95 for the
cop
bottle.
that.
Worth every penny.
I don't even like
Oh,
tequila.
you've had it before.
When they are taking the stuff out of his house, when we see that, when they put was it a wardrobe or a dresser or whatever, they put that shit in there, and you see the top fall out. Is it that one from that bottle?
It's all paid for.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
That's the actual dude.
Hey, Jimmy.
Flag on the play. You're not gonna believe this, but I just ran into Casimiro, the real one.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and before you ask, he didn't shave his mustache. He broke his arm. The guy has a giant cast on his left arm. And I just checked all the pictures, and you can see his arm in every single one of them. No cast. Clear as day.
Yo.
Shit!
I know. So, we're gonna pull the plug, and we are going to live to fight another day.
What other day?
And we'll figure it out. I promise, okay? Just go. Just do your thing in Santa Fe, and we'll regroup when you get home tonight. Tim? Tim, are you still there?
Yes. It happens today.
I knew she was gonna say that. Goofy shit. What the fuck is this? Yo, so you'll see me when I see the actual, I believe that's the judge, right? I go, that's the actual dude, right? Like, I wasn't sure what the ramifications were because as the plan was outlined, wasn't quite sure yet. Didn't even realize until he's panicking. He's like, he has a cast on his arm. And I'm like, oh, okay. Right? They have a guy who they're utilizing to look like him. And he says, before you say it, it's not the mustache, it's the cast, right? So they had a motherfucker who would have worked in the photos, even though he's clearly heavier. But this man's arm is broke, right? Now, I don't want anyone to tell me, because y'all will have seen this before me, I'm assuming, how they're going to utilize this. Well, are they giving those pictures to the private eye that Hamlin is using, that Howard's using? Right? Because they have to it seems almost as if they have figured out it's on the trail. But I don't understand how that helps do something to Howard if there are pictures that look like Saul is paying off the judge. You get what I'm saying? Like, wait, what? I'm actually, don't tell me. Now, I will say, like all of that confirmed though. All of that confirmed where I'm at with these two motherfuckers right now. And it's like, y'all are goofy. Dog. So the thing with Kim is there's two sides to her. And I thought I understood the two sides. I thought it was, upstanding, moral lawyer, and then the scumbaggery. No. It's her wanting to help those who find themselves in positions that she could have easily been in, or who knows, was actually in, because you see what type of mom she had and who she was as a child. And then there's the other side where she is one of those people. And what the show plays with is our assumption. Excuse me, what the hell? I don't know why assumption sounded weird. It plays with our assumption that we get what Kim is. Right? Even when we see with her mother or that whole thing where she's out there alone, we think we kind of get what it is. Oh, she's from a broken home. We didn't realize how much it had like affected her and how much the mother sort of influenced her. And right? Like we still don't have that fully there, but it's clear as day. There's a side where she intends to help those who find themselves in unfortunate positions based off mistakes they have made. And she's also willing to go and make those mistakes because that's a piece of her. And now it looks like, oh, shit. Now we start realizing something. Oh, shit, I think I just talked myself into something. we wondered, yo, she fuck with Jimmy, but when it's on that other side, she really fuck with it. And it almost, I was like, I don't think the show would make it as simple as, oh, it's a woman and she just likes the bad boy. Because it always seemed like something different than that, right? I never got that from this. And now we seeing, oh no, it almost, it's like the kinship. It almost reminds her of her family, of her mom, right? Like that sort of scumbaggery. And like looking at what we saw, that little clip, that little scene makes you reevaluate how she responds when people mess with Jimmy. That like she sees herself in that motherfucker, but you see her mom does not act like Chuck acted, right? Like I don't want to go too much further into that because we only saw the cold open or whatever, but it reveals a lot and makes you rethink a lot of shit, right? That you kind of thought you understood about her as a character, right? And so, but even still, this shit with Hamlet, like I went from, and like I'm just watching the show and a character story, you know. But then it got to a point where it just hit me, and y'all watch me come to the realization with my face like, why y'all being fucking goofballs? I like I'm watching it and I don't even understand how, but in my mind I'm like, wait, they really doing this goofy shit? Not like I can't believe they doing it, but I'm just like, why y'all doing it? And then, as if the show runners know what you're thinking, they do this where she literally has to double down because she's going back to try to fix something. So she's ruining something they're giving her something in a region she'll be on the ground floor of for that region, something that's well known on the East Coast that is to help motherfuckers. It's a foundation, right? And this is what she's been all about. So the assumption was, this is how dope the writing was with her as I'm thinking about it. The assumption was, oh, she's lawyering, Tucum Carey and all that shit. No, but the real one is the one who wants to fight for the people, do pro bono work, 700. But now as we go deeper, it's like, oh, shit, I just assumed that she was having fun with Jimmy. No, maybe this whole time, the real person, the real one, this isn't just some off-brand shit. This isn't just some her carrying on and living out some weird fantasy. This shit was deep down in her. Maybe this really is her, even if it's from when back in her childhood. Is she wearing those fucking earrings? Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Guys. Wait a minute. Let's listen to this. Let's watch this real quick.
See? Your mom's good for something.
Nigga, I'm telling you, if I look at this and she's wearing them fucking earrings. She's wearing the earrings from when she was a little girl. That her mom. I never noticed. I didn't notice. Has she been wearing these earrings this whole time? I swear to God, I've been staring at them because of just how they're shaped. Like I watched them, I noticed them. But like it hit me as I'm talking to y'all because I went and looked back at that final scene to make sure I understood. And I'm looking at her and it's her profile because she's in the car. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's not the earrings from when she was a kid, is it?
Hey, relax.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Has she been wearing these? What I mean is, has she been wearing these the entire season? Or was it just this episode and I just noticed it? Or was it this entire season that I just noticed it? Either way, I'm not tripping. That's the earrings. Hold on. Let me see if she rocking that necklace. If this Hold on. We can't see the neck. Either way, this goes back to what I'm saying. She has deep. See, we saw Jimmy and we saw him as an adult and we understood the slip in Jimmy and we understand the whole first couple seasons. It's Chuck and his response to what Jimmy was. But with her, our assumption, like what the writers did was they zeroed her out at the honest, upstanding lawyer that Jimmy comes and corrupts. Like, that's kind of what her zero was. We're not, and to find out that, oh no, she had, it wasn't so sweet for her. When I hear people talk about the character, yes. But what these writers have done, I fuck with, because they played with the fact that, oh, you thought you understand? They also play with our understanding of the dynamics between men and women in media. Because the assumption is, well, I guess he's kind of corrupting her. And then once we get past that and we go, oh, she being stupid. What the fuck? She trying to play out some fantasy or something like that. And then they hit you with, why you assume that? Like, maybe she has shit from her past, right? Like, I'm sure some of y'all had thought that. In fact, let me know in the comments. How many of y'all assumed or just kind of figured she has some shit from her past that's like, because like I said, we saw that before when she was out there alone and shit. Okay, we understand that. But I just assumed, well, okay, she came from like a wild childhood, but I never assumed that she was on some scumbag shit and her mom was on some like, yeah, she the type to leave her alone and go with a man and some shit like that and go be doing her own shit. But I just never assumed that her mom influenced her enough to just do the hustle shit that we associate with Jimmy. Right? As y'all saw in the certain episodes, I was getting frustrated with her. Yo, I fuck with it because of what the writers have done with how I view characters and how I view people, right? Like, this was fire. Yo, I'm not tripping, right? Them earrings. Those them fucking earrings. Okay, anyway. Mike, what we know about Mike, that man had an account for his baby girl, his granddaughter. And when we learn why he's even there and what happened with his son, when we learn all that in Better Call Saul, as I say, for them to make Better Call Saul mean so much after Breaking Bad, and it takes place before, and it means so much, and you gain so much from it that it influences what you see in Breaking Bad. Like, for all the characters, there's not one character on here that's on here and Breaking Bad where I look at it and I go, nah, it didn't really change nothing for me. Nah, you know what I mean? Because how he is with his granddaughter, we understood he loved her, but it seemed like just some grandfather shit. But nah, it's deeper than that. It's almost like he took a blood oath, like, nah, I'm going to ensure nothing happens to them. And so imagine what it was like losing that money. Like, you see what I mean? Like, it's different than just, oh, we had that set up and now he got to go recoup the money. No. He also had sworn that he would take care of them. Like, you know what I mean? It's even deeper than what we already imagined. And it was already deep when he didn't have that money no more and he has to go back into the game. It's like, goddamn. Right? And then with Jimmy, once again, this season, we're witnessing him going, well, Rain, you're gonna have to find another day to do this. And she's like, what? No, fuck that. And she's skipping out on her shit she got to do. Oh man. Yeah, hey, I fuck with this episode. This is one of those, if you fuck with this show, you'll fuck with this episode a lot. Even though if a person watched it, they wouldn't understand why you care that much, right? Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, if a person who doesn't understand this whole universe, they wouldn't get why this meant so much. Because it just seems so laid back. Oh, and then you got Lalo and what he did. See, that's how crazy this is. The violence is the last thing on my mind. I didn't even remember that. Yeah, he getting closer. That's about all I can say, right? And him and Gus gonna have to stand off. All right. Hey, next episode, I rock with it.